Once upon a time in Azi, Emeka and Akina. They were the best of friends and worked together on a farm, tilling the soil and planting crops from dawn till dusk. They were known throughout the village as hardworking and honest, and they were respected by all. One day, as they were working in the field, they stumbled upon a mysterious bag filled with gold coins. They were overjoyed and decided to split the money equally between them. They both knew that this money would change their lives forever, and they were excited to start the new journey. But as they held the money in their hands, Emeka's heart began to change. He started to think that if he could just get rid of Akina, he could have all the money for himself. Greed and envy consumed him, and he began to plot against his friend. At first, Emeka tried to justify his actions to himself. He thought that he deserved the money more than Akina, and that he would be better off without him. But deep down, he knew that this was not true. He knew that Akina was a good person, and that he did not deserve to die. As the days passed, Emeka's desire for the money only grew stronger. He began to see Akina as an obstacle that needed to be removed, and he started to make plans to kill him. One night, under the light of the full moon, Emeka snuck up behind Akina, cutlass in hand, ready to strike. But just as he was about to bring the blade down, a voice shouted out from the darkness. "Stop! Do not harm your brother." Emeka turned to see a wise old man standing behind him, his eyes shining with a deep understanding. The old man was dressed in traditional clothing, and he carried a staff in his hand. Emeka was taken aback by the old man's sudden appearance. He had not seen or heard him approach, and he was startled by his words. He lowered the cutlass and took a step back, unsure of what to do next. The old man approached Emeka and Akina, and with a gentle smile, he said, "The love of money is the root of all evil. It can consume your heart and lead you down a path of destruction. Do not let it control you, my son." Emeka was ashamed and remorseful. He knew that he had been blinded by his desire for wealth, and that he had almost committed a terrible crime. He fell to his knees and begged Akina for forgiveness. Akina, seeing the sincerity in Emeka's eyes, forgave him and helped him to his feet. They hugged each other tightly, and Emeka promised to never let his love of money consume him again. The old man, who had saved Emeka from himself, turned out to be a wise and powerful spirit who had been watching over the village. He blessed Emeka and Akina, and from that day forward, their farm prospered, and they became two of the wealthiest men in the village. But more importantly, they had learned a valuable lesson about the dangers of greed and the importance of friendship and forgiveness. They realized that true wealth was not measured in gold or silver, but in the relationships they built and the love they shared. Years went by, and Emeka and Akina became legends in the village. They were known for their wisdom, the kindness, and the generosity. They used their wealth to help those in need, and they were beloved by all. And Emeka never forgot the lesson he had learned that night. He never forgot the wise words of the old man.